Tell your doctor if you need the vaccines. What's up, everybody? Cosmic Wonder jumping on. Want to send light, love out there. Anybody that needs it. Things have revved up since I was out there trying to get those books out there for people to dig into before the research. I call them the Nagas. Before the Nagas to go hard into paint with that COVID jab. But all of that shit, man, all of it is the Nagas. It ties into revelations with the beast system. It's all like right here, knocking at your door. So next 5 years will be interesting. But things are bubbling, man. The lady out there in the EU just getting exposed, and Pfizer and the monies, and it's here, and we all knew it's just corruption at the highest level. And it's been going on long times, man. The whole program was a fraud. And we're paying for it now, and they still want to gaslight you. We're like, what, dude? How dare you question these injectable products, which these children are chronic illness just keeps growing. But we're keeping them super duper safest from the germses. See, look at the third world countries, they're dying. They got no vaccines. Bill Gates is in, got them all the blacks peoples. Haven't saved those peoples yet. So it's a big fraud, a big scheme. And, only conclusion is that, it's good and evil, man. And there's players that are actively working for evil. And the evil being hurting humanity. And when you study ancient texts, the Nagas are always fucking with humanity. So that's why I call them the Nagas. And coincidence, conspiracy theory. Guess what? The symbol for their medicine shit. And their alphabetical structure in the medicine is the fucking Nagas. It just happen to be there. And if nobody knows what the Nagas are, look it up. Do your holy homework. Because if you got to argue with anybody anymore about it, then they're the problem. And that's how these fucking Nagas have been able to do what they do, because of these people that have just swallowed up and continue to swallow up whole, because it conveniences them to just take an inch and really open and find out the facts and reality and the harms that are being done by these institutions that are controlled by the Nagas. So Nagas are the snakes. Whole mackerel. Holla, holla at your girl going out tonight. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nice. I like your dress. Making me hungry. But yeah, man, it's a spiritual battle. And a lot of the texts that have been perverted were really there to really get the seeker the knowledge that he needs to ascend out of this material experience, because there's the beauty of it, but then the horrors of it, and the horrors have, over time, the involvement of it, since, what we have is recorded history, and then we have prehistory, and then there's just so much that we just don't know. But the amazing thing, when you think of DNA, and it has every memory, knowledge of every being, that's how advanced these suits are, man. And most people just think it's just some silly body that you pee and poo out of. But the suits, man, the suits, just like your space, but they hurt when you get a cut or a boo-boo. So you need a kiss. Put the band-aids on it. Anyway, I gotta fucking go, but I wanted to shed some light, spread some love. And then let's do something with this knowledge. Get it out there, guys. Stop building up all those guys with beards teaching you how to put on makeup and hook a brother up. And let's save ourselves from the Nagas. And because they're so perverted, they think they're going to control the next cycle, the golden cycle. And when we're in the golden cycle, that's when they lose big time. And we're right at that pivotal. That's why we can clearly see who they are. And this is our opportunity to chop their heads off those snakes and send them all back to hell. So look it up. Vatican means divine snake. Eating the flesh, drinking the blood of your Savior. So they perverted the Eucharist and stolen the knowledge of self in the I am and turned it into the fabrications, into the literal translations of, things that have, it's just fanciful stories. But what proves this upon none other, coincidences, is the symbols that transcend perversions, languages, and even these perverters have not a clue about how deep this knowledge is. And that's how much more powerful we are in the writers when we're in tune with the creator of all this. And it's a learning situation dealing with the collective consciousness, because we're not dealing with dummies here. But they want you to think so. So anyway, awaken the power within and show them demons that you don't give a fuck, and they ain't gonna bring it down no matter what. But prepare the best way you can. Get at me if you need help. Got tons of awesome links. Click on the link somewhere. Hit the likes. Smash that like button. Oh yeah.